Hey, this is Jerry coming to you from my car commentary. If you want to keep listening to my posts, then you're gonna have to catch me on YouTube, and I'll do Facebook too. But I'm hoping to turn this into a YouTube thing, because YouTube allows me to edit and do things I'd like to do to these videos. But let's talk about something real quick. I don't know, a couple years ago, I went up to Roanoke, Virginia, to visit a cousin of mine, and we went up to the top of a mountain there, the Peaks of Ottawa. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's a pretty cool place. And no, I didn't walk my fat butt up there. I rode my car. Why? Because I'm fat, and fat people don't like walking up hills. I'm sorry, that's just something that fat people don't like to do. If you think I should walk up a hill, well, maybe you're right, but I'm not doing it. Anyway, so I got to the top of the hill. We got out of a car, and around the corner it said if you just go around this corner just a little bit, you'd actually be on the Appalachian Trail. All right, the Appalachian Trail, is it what it's called? I think it's called the Appalachian Trail. You know, the one that goes across the whole damn country, from all the way up Maine down to, I don't know, somewhere down south. I have no idea where it goes to. But anyway, it's the top of this Blue Ridge Mountain, and it's this trail, and it says on the trail, as you walk up there, it says, beware of bears. Beware of bears. I saw the sign. I said, no, well, hold on, I got to go back to my car. And I said, what do you mean? Well, I got to go get my gun. Well, why? You don't have your gun on me? No, I don't generally carry it when I'm walking, just to go look at a sightseeing thing. But I went to my car, and I put my gun in my holster, I put it on my hip, and I went back to go look to see what I was looking at. And I got on this trail, and it was a beautiful thing, and I kept looking down this trail. And I looked down one way, and I looked down the other way, and then I look out at the mountain, see how sweet it is. And then I look down one way, and I look down the other way, and then I look around, check around. Then I look down the trail again, look down the other side of the trail again, and then I look around. I didn't see no bear, right? But I was prepared for a bear, had a bear come along. Why? Because there was a sign that said, be on the lookout for bears. Now, why would they put that sign up there? They put that sign up there because someone had seen a bear. Someone had maybe gotten mauled by a bear. Or maybe that's just where bears live. And maybe people understand that if bears live in a certain area, then you ought to beware of them, because, you know, let's face it, if you've seen the movie Revenant, then you kind of can get a good understanding of what a bear can do to a person. So, anyway, why am I telling you this story about this bear? Well, because America, people of Virginia, people of New York, people of the whole country, beware of the bear. There are signs all over this country that there's a bear coming, that there are bears out there. And what I mean by that is that there are signs all over the country that we are losing our democracy, our civilization. We are losing our hold on our society. We're losing a hold on our morality. We're losing a hold on everything that made America great and made America into the land where everybody in the world wants to come. I mean, think about it. How many people don't want to come to America? I don't know. Ask everybody trying to get across the border. All of them do. But here's the point, is that we are doing things, and we're walking around as if there is no bear. We got Facebook posts, and people in there posting about their lives, and everybody's living their lives, and it's wonderful. Have a nice life. It's good. It's good. And I watch the news, I watch the stock market, and I ask other people about it, and nobody watches the news, and nobody watches the stock market. No one reads what's going on in the world today. But they get the little snippets from Facebook, but no one's paying attention, or very few people. And then you got a law that passes in New York that says something so profound about our country that it caused me to say to myself, you know, I don't even want to tell you what I thought. I can't, because if I say it, you'll get mad at me. I'll explain it in a minute. Mario Cuomo just signed into law on the 22nd of January a law that says that it is okay in New York City to have an abortion in the third trimester. Now, that's not abnormal, because in many states in America, third trimester abortions were legal. Mayor Cuomo sold it as a woman's right to do with what she wants with her own body. It was called the Health Care Act, not the Abortion Act, not the Murder Your Freaking Child Act, not the Selective Sex Selection Act, not the, disgustingly horrible things you could name it act. It was called the Health Care Act because they're pretending and have pretended and have sold to the American people that abortion is a health care issue. Abortion may be a health care issue on some cases. On very, very few cases does a woman need to have an abortion to save her life. Very, very, very few. 1%, 2% maybe. I can't tell you the numbers, but I guarantee you it's a tiny, tiny amount. But you see, this law is different. This law is different than the other third trimester laws. This law says that a woman can have an abortion in the last 10 minutes of the last day of the last week of the last month in the last trimester. So, a woman can have an abortion the day her baby is supposed to be born for any reason she decides. Now, worst case scenario, and you know what's funny? When you give these worst case scenarios, the liberals and some people, they go, well, that don't never happen. Really? I always say this. When I found out Rock Hudson had AIDS, I was shocked to find out he was gay. And I found out that certain things, 3 years before Barack Obama got elected president, I had actually said, I don't think we'll see a black president in our lifetime. All right? So in other words, just because I say, well, I don't think it could happen, doesn't mean it can't happen, because I've been proven wrong, God knows how many times over that. But here's the thing. Now, let's say there's a possibility of two women who have gotten impregnated because they have a gay marriage and two lesbians, and what they want is a daughter. And for some reason, they hadn't checked to see if it was a boy. God knows they should have already, but they pull this baby out and they got it. He comes out and the doctor says, look, he's got a dinky. He's got one little sausage hanging off of there. And they say, well, stop, don't pull his head out. Why? Because I want you to abort him. That's legal. In America. In the state of New York. Now here's what I was going to say before. Adolf Hitler would call this law an abomination. Adolf Hitler and Himmler and the most vile Nazis, Joseph Mengele, would say, this is evil. By their code of evil, which was really, a low bar. I mean, at least they were just, when they did it to the Jews, they were going, well, at least the Jews. Now we're saying, well, anybody. But Joseph Stalin would say this is brutality humanity should never tolerate. Osama bin Laden once called America the Great Satan. Well, I'm not sure he's so far off now. I know we have a lot of good. But when you have a law and a party, a Democratic Party, one party in our system that makes its rally flag the abortion of a child in the womb in its 9th month, bro, I don't know how more evil you can get. Look, there's a bear in the woods. He's in your woods. He's in your backyard. He's driving down the streets next to you. He's trying to destroy everything you believe is sacred and holy. and you can keep your head in the ground. You can keep your head, looking and worrying about your career and owning your career. You can, keep watching your movies and post your pretty pictures on Instagram and Facebook, and that's all fine. Go ahead. But when the bear comes, don't say you wasn't warned, because I'm telling you, there's a bear in them there woods. What are you going to do? Have a good day.